Welcome to Key to Self, where today we're delving into the lesser-known side of the Virgo zodiac sign. While Virgos are celebrated for their precision, intelligence, and practicality, like all signs, they come with a few character traits that can be seen as less than favorable. Understanding these traits is crucial not only for personal growth, but also for fostering better relationships with those born under this sign. Virgos, known for their meticulous nature, often strive for perfection in everything they do. This can sometimes lead to critical behaviors, not just towards others, but towards themselves as well, resulting in undue stress and unrealistic expectations. Moreover, their pragmatic and overly analytical approach to life can sometimes stifle spontaneity and hinder emotional connections with others. Today, we'll explore the top 10 challenges that Virgos face due to their personality traits and how these can impact their personal and professional lives. Join us as we uncover the complexities of Virgo's personality, looking beyond the surface to reveal the underlying factors that contribute to their struggles. Whether you're a Virgo yourself or you're close to one, understanding these aspects can provide valuable insights into how to navigate the challenges that come with this Earth sign. Let's dive into the details and learn more about the unique quirks of Virgo personality. Perfectionists. Virgos are renowned for their meticulous and perfectionist nature, constantly striving for the ideal in every aspect of their lives. This drive compels them to put their best foot forward in everything they do, aiming for flawlessness that often leads them to overanalyze and scrutinize details that others might overlook. While this trait frequently results in exceptional task execution, it simultaneously imposes immense pressure on themselves, pushing Virgos into cycles of self-judgment and stress. The incessant pursuit of perfection can become a source of frustration, as noted by Ann Kirsten Mole, a writer and photographer, who expresses the torment of her Virgo traits impacting her creative process. She describes how her perfectionism leads to a love-hate relationship with her art, resulting in her continuously deleting work from her gallery, unable to accept what she once deemed beautiful. This relentless self-criticism not only stifles their creativity, but also diminishes their ability to appreciate their own talents and achievements. Overly critical. Virgos are known for their meticulous attention to detail and a compulsion to ensure everything is done correctly, which often leads them to extensive research before undertaking any task. This rigorous approach, while beneficial in achieving accuracy, also makes them prone to being overly critical of others who may not meet their high standards. Their critiques, though well-intentioned to guide others towards precision, can inadvertently come off as harsh or discouraging. This stems from their innate ability to notice minute details that others typically overlook, a trait that, while valuable, can also make their feedback seem judgmental. Despite their genuine desire to assist others in improving, Virgo's critical nature can sometimes alienate them from those who might benefit most from their guidance, as the delivery of their advice often lacks the necessary tact to be received positively. Selective. Virgos are known for their selective nature, applying a highly practical and discerning approach to every aspect of their life, from personal relationships to professional engagements. This tendency to be selective is rooted in their ability to compartmentalize and prioritize logic over emotions, which often leads them to meticulously evaluate options and potential outcomes. While this trait can be advantageous, ensuring that Virgos make well-considered decisions, it also means they often have exceedingly high standards that can be difficult to meet. In personal relationships, particularly, this selectiveness may lead to prolonged searches for a partner who can live up to their ideal. Consequently, while their discerning nature often steers them towards highly compatible relationships, it can also delay satisfaction and fulfillment as they navigate through options seeking perfection. Unsatisfied. Virgos are notorious for setting exceptionally high standards, not just for themselves but also for those around them. This trait, while reflective of their commitment to excellence, often leads them to a perpetual state of dissatisfaction. Their acute observance enables them to swiftly spot shortcomings and errors, which, although intended to assist others in improving, can inadvertently lead to demotivation. The frequent pointing out of flaws, coupled with the challenging nature of meeting their elevated expectations, can result in feelings of discouragement among colleagues, friends, and family members. Even though Virgo's intentions are rooted in a desire to aid and refine, their approach can sometimes be perceived as overly critical rather than constructive, causing others to feel disheartened rather than inspired to change or improve. Stubborn. Virgos are characterized by their methodical approach to decision-making, carefully considering all aspects and potential outcomes before settling on a course of action. This thoroughness typically leads to well-informed and balanced decisions. However, the flip side of this meticulousness is a pronounced stubbornness once these decisions are made. Virgos tend to adhere rigidly to their chosen path, even in the face of new information or perspectives. This inflexibility can be a significant drawback, especially when they make errors. Despite their generally high competency, Virgos struggle to acknowledge their mistakes and are resistant to altering their viewpoints. This stubborn streak can not only hinder their personal growth but also lead to friction in relationships as they react negatively to differing opinions, often becoming defensive or irritable when challenged. Overly considerate. Virgos are renowned for their reliability and a profound sense of duty towards those they care about, often going to great lengths to assist and support others. Their innate desire to be helpful can drive them to take on the problems of others as their own, showcasing their selflessness and dedication. However, this well-meaning trait can sometimes lead them astray, as their eagerness to make everyone happy can become overwhelming. In their pursuit to solve problems for others, Virgos often end up overextending themselves, neglecting their own needs and well-being. This excessive consideration, while it highlights their caring nature, can lead to personal burnout and stress, as Virgos struggle to balance the needs of others with their own. This can be detrimental not only to their health but also to their ability to effectively help others, as they risk running themselves down while trying to uplift those around them. Excessively independent. Virgos often embody the principle that if you want something done right, you should do it yourself. This strong belief in self-sufficiency compels them to handle complex tasks independently, which can sometimes lead to taking on more than they can manage. While their capability to navigate challenges is commendable, this approach can also lead to feeling overwhelmed. Reluctant to seek help, Virgos prefer to explore every possible solution on their own, striving for perfection in every task. However, this excessive independence can become a double-edged sword, as the constant pressure to manage everything alone can lead to stress and burnout, potentially overlooking simpler or more innovative approaches that teamwork could offer. Low self-esteem. Virgos, with their relentless drive for perfection, often set incredibly high standards for themselves. Their dedication to delivering the best possible outcomes in all they do makes them hardworking and meticulous, but this can also lead to significant self-criticism when results fall short of their expectations. This pattern can severely impact their self-esteem, making them particularly vulnerable to feelings of inadequacy. The very trait that makes them excellent in their endeavors, their attention to detail, also makes their egos fragile, complicating their ability to receive feedback. They may perceive constructive criticism or even slight negative comments as personal attacks, which can hinder their personal and professional growth. Moreover, their deep desire for affection and acceptance makes rejection or disapproval disproportionately distressing. If rebuffed or unappreciated, Virgos can spiral into sadness, further affecting their self-esteem and overall emotional well-being. This sensitivity highlights the complex interplay between their pursuit of excellence and the emotional resilience needed to sustain it. Overly skeptical. Virgos' analytical and critical thinking skills lead them to require concrete proof before accepting claims, which helps them avoid misinformation. However, their deep skepticism can sometimes make them seem distrustful and overly suspicious, straining both personal and professional relationships. While skepticism is valuable, excessive doubt can prevent Virgos from building trust and fostering open communication with others. This extreme caution can cause others to feel judged or mistrusted, potentially damaging relationships and complicating collaborative efforts. For Virgos, finding a balance between healthy skepticism and necessary trust is crucial for maintaining positive interactions. Overthink. Virgos are known for their meticulous and analytical approach, which leads them to examine every facet of the situation before making a decision. This thoroughness, while often beneficial, can spiral into overthinking. They may find themselves caught up in endless loops of analysis, especially when it comes to past mistakes or decisions. This tendency to ruminate can cause significant stress over even minor issues, affecting their mental peace and sleep. The challenge for Virgos lies in learning to recognize when enough consideration has been given and when it's time to let go, allowing them to move forward without the burden of overanalysis. As we conclude our exploration into the lesser-known, more challenging traits of the Virgo zodiac sign, it's clear that even the most virtuous qualities can have their downsides. Virgo's perfectionism, while driving them to achieve remarkable feats, can also lead to undue stress and self-criticism. Their meticulous nature ensures nothing is overlooked, yet it can also spiral into overthinking and create tension in their relationships. Understanding these traits is crucial not just for those who share this zodiac sign, but also for anyone interacting with Virgos, whether in personal or professional spheres. Recognizing the source of their behaviors, their deep-seated drive for precision and order, can foster greater empathy and smoother interactions. We encourage all Virgos and those around them to consider these insights as tools for growth and self-improvement. By embracing both their strengths and weaknesses, Virgos can find a more balanced approach to life, reducing stress and enhancing their relationships. Remember, self-awareness is the first step towards positive change. Thank you for joining us on this journey of understanding the complex nature of Virgo.